addition refers to the scenario in which governments enhance the rewards that they obtain from developing mineral oil and gas resources. That is in contrast to beneficiation, which refers to the process by which you take the raw material and you process it in order to produce goods, whether they are industrial or consumer. If one then thinks of how one adds value, there are several ways of doing this. But the most important is really integrating the project into the larger economy, such that you can use the project to leapfrog some developments. A good example is infrastructure. When companies develop minerals, they need rail, ports, airports in order to be able to move goods to the markets. Unless these infrastructures are part of the national economy and they are used by other users, then governments are not maximizing the value that is associated with those deposits. But on the other hand, if they are used for purposes of moving commercial goods that are not necessarily part of the project, then you have enhanced the value of those deposits. Beneficiating, on the other hand, helps in several ways. For one, it creates jobs, because if the raw materials are not exported in raw form and kept in country and processed, then you generate jobs. But you also transfer skills, you also attract investment in capital and other resources necessary to be able to manufacture. But the precondition is not having the mineral, as most governments think. The precondition to either one of those is, one, the right policies to attract the investment. Two, the right skills to be able to take advantage of the jobs when they become available. And three, the right conditions to be able to link the project with other suppliers in the supply chain that are part of the ecosystem. Without this, merely falling back on the assumption that the country has raw materials does not lead to either successful value addition or successful beneficiation. The key here is not really that you have the raw material. It is that you use it to springboard other things. Most importantly, the key is that you integrate it into the whole economy, whether through supply chain linkages, upstream, midstream, and downstream, and also vertically versus horizontally. And it is the totality of this ecosystem that translates into value addition.